Hello, this is Rutger Roosendaal from Notarik. In this movie I'd like to demonstrate you the new EUscreen portal, especially the adaptive mobile characteristics of it. And also I'd like to show you a bit brainstorm on how you could use this portal over multiple devices, so multi-screen setup. But let me just start with the traditional desktop view, so desktop computer. And first go a bit into the EUscreen portal itself. So I'll click on About now. What is EUscreen? EUscreen is a video portal which contains around 60,000 video items. And the nice thing is that these items are selected items from TV stations all over Europe, mainly national TV stations, so Deutsche Welle, RTE, INA, Czech television, all these providers, they provide content, and they do that with very nice metadata. So it's a standardized metadata which is modeled on ABU Core. We're very interoperable, and it's published as open data also. Beside the 60,000, we aggregate another 100,000 to Europeana, and the 60,000 items also go to Europeana content. So EUscreen is a major video provider for Europeana. So with this in mind, it's a portal with 60,000 items. What we knew from the old portal is that you had to click a lot, and it based really on the search of the user where to before you start playing out videos. So what we did first is now on the home page we have a so-called collection viewer which is showing the teasers, so like the cherry picks of the collection. And you can see here that there's quite some old material. So for instance, this is a video from 1940 in France. This is something also in France, 1946. This is in Sweden, just before the war. So all these items are special items which are said, okay, let's put them on the homepage with a teaser. And all of them have a short introduction text which shows you quickly what this video is about and in which year it's recorded and where. So for instance, here it says Carnival Time in Nice. I'll click it now. You see one click and the video starts playing. Let me put this a bit down. In this view, we don't show the metadata yet because we just want to seduce the user to look at some of the teasers. If you click on Visit the Item page, you'll go to the item page with all the more metadata on it. I'll not do that now, I'll do it later. What I wanted to show here is that we offer also the option to put this in full screen. So it will use the maximum of the available space on your screen, no more browser bars or anything, and you see all these items here, and you can really quickly get an overview of all the items. And the nice thing is that this type of collection, it can be also made by EUscreen users by making a My EUscreen account, picking the items that they like. For instance, it's a teacher that wants to show items around the Second World War. He selects them, he puts them in the collection. He can make some sub-selections also, like what we have up here. These are all videos that are related to the news, for instance to the Ukraine situation, some older videos, so you could already see the tensions with Russia that they were there in 1940, for instance. So this type of collection embed is something we're providing to the My EUscreen users to build and to use it or to reuse clips and organize clips for instance, a lesson on a university or higher education. So this is nice about the portal, but what is mainly something we're proud of is that, let me close this now, that the whole thing can also be used on the mobile phone. So what I do now is I am on the phone, on the EUscreen portal, and I do, for instance, a search on park. And it will give you the search list results. You can sort them, and there are some options here, advanced search options, but I'll show them in another form. What we have here is a search result list. Because we have limited space, we only show like quickly which is the provider, in which language is it, and if you click one, you can go to the item page, and there you see all the metadata. So there's a summary in English, etc. There's more metadata. Like how long it takes, if it's black and white, which aspect ratio, maybe some original language words, keywords, which can be nice for researchers to see. And on the bottom we show related items to this search. So this is the interface, how it looks on the phone. Let me now put the phone away and show you that the same thing is also possible on a tablet. So we start again on the home. This time I will search on car, enter. And you can see already that we also offer the filters here on the left, and in the search, because there's more space on the tablet, we can also show immediately in the search results the year. So this is some videos. It's still quite a long list, 295 results, and what I want to show you is that we can, for instance, very quickly say, okay, which language do we like? Because maybe I'm French speaking, so I want all the French movies. I'm clicking on that now. The French filter is selected. There's only 26 results left. You can see them here, and maybe I want to say, okay, a certain decade also. So I want only movies from the 1950s. And now it combines these two filters, and you get here videos which are French, but they're also from RTBF, because there's a French-speaking part in Belgium, and of course from INA, which is really from France. I'm going to the item page. This is an item about Saint-Tropez, and some parade in Saint-Tropez. You see that on this tablet version there's more space available, so we put the related on the side here, and the more info down. Let me also play this video for a moment. So you can easily see that this is the street life in Saint-Tropez back in 1959. So this is nice. I could show you more about the portal, but what I want to put the focus on now is that let's think also for a moment that we have this tablet combined actually with a main screen, which is here. And what I want to emphasize now, we can put this on full screen, is that both screens are just running a browser. So it's not like this is through some connector to the main screen. No, this is a computer with a browser. This is a computer with a browser. It's all HTML5, no extra hardware needed. And imagine now that I am the teacher, which is like walking through the class, having this on his main digital board or his main beamer in the front of the class, and he has his clips that he wants to show. He can click one on his desktop, and then it will also start playing out on the main screen. He could scrub through a certain item on his tablet, and it will also move on the main screen. He can point a certain thing on inside the video. So let's say I'm pointing here in the top, and then on the main screen it shows you where the teacher is pointing something. So these are multi-screen setups which are quite interesting to think of. And you could also, I mean, now I'm specifying a scenario whereby there's a teacher and a main screen, so there's one user. But because this is just HTML5 and it can be done on any device, you could think also that all the students in the class also have their phone and also can scrub to a certain point and point something. And in this way you can discuss videos in a very interactive way. And people can really interact with the video application, the selection. You could maybe also think of some sort of tagging inside. And we are ourselves as Notrek really interested in these multi-screen scenarios and really looking forward, especially in the field of education, to brainstorm with other people how they think they can use this in smaller groups to set up really valuable applications for education. And if you are interested, because within EUscreen we are brainstorming now about how to use all this technology in different formats, publication formats, and a multi-screen setup can be one of the formats. So please contact us if you like to be involved with that.